Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Salzabila Laila Arini with student ID 2405086036. You guys can call me Miss Salza. Today, I will teach you about conjunction. From the story, The Bridge Between Us. What is conjunction? Mari simak sampai akhir. Teaching language, which is learning conjunction. Jadi, kita akan belajar tentang bahasa, yaitu materi conjunction atau konjungsi. Mari kita belajar. But, before we start the lesson, let me tell you about learning objectives. Miss, what is learning objectives? Learning objectives in Indonesia is tujuan pembelajaran. Jadi, Miss punya 4 tujuan pembelajaran. Yang pertama, students are able to recognize the function of conjunction. Second, students are able to identify the new conjunction words. Yang ketiga, students are able to create sentences using the conjunctions but, and because. Dan yang keempat atau terakhir, students are able to choose the characters, emotions, picture accurately. 12 sentence structures connected by the given conjunction. Jadi, itu tadi adalah learning objectives untuk pembelajaran konjungsi ini. Karena kalian semua sudah baca cerita The Bridge Between Us, dan juga sebelum kita masuk ke materi apa itu konjungsi, mari kita dengarkan ulang ringkasan cerita dari The Bridge Between Us. Mari simak.
It all began 5 years ago, when Aaron lost his closest friend, Ethan, in a tragic accident on the Riverside Bridge. That night, they were daring each other, just like they always did. But this time, the dare was dangerous. Aaron slipped, and when Ethan tried to save him, it was Ethan who fell instead. Panicked and filled with guilt, Aaron ran away. He left town and never came back. He didn't attend the funeral, didn't respond to any messages. He disappeared, leaving not only Ethan, but also Sophie, Ethan's younger sister, who had once been his close friend too. Sophie was deeply hurt. She lost both her brother and her best friend at the same time. Years went by, and the pain never truly healed. Now, she works as a school counselor, trying to help others while quietly healing herself. When she heard that the Riverside Bridge would be restored in memory of Ethan, a small hope grew inside her, maybe Aaron would return. And he did. Aaron finally decided to attend the bridge dedication ceremony. When he met Sophie again after all that time, the moment was filled with tension. Sophie was angry, disappointed, and heartbroken. She asked, "Why did you leave me when I needed you the most?" Aaron finally admitted the truth, that he was with Ethan that night, and that fear and guilt had made him run. Sophie was shocked, but then she told Aaron something he didn't know. After the accident, the bridge had been inspected and declared unsafe. The accident wasn't entirely his fault. However, Sophie still felt hurt because he had left her without a word. That moment became a turning point. Sophie forgave Aaron, not just for the accident, but for walking away. And Aaron, for the first time in 5 years, felt a bit of the weight lift from his heart. He still felt guilty, but now he knew, he didn't have to carry it alone. They chose to stop running from the past and to start healing, together.
What is conjunction? Do you guys ever heard about conjunction? Conjunction in Indonesia is konjungsi. Conjunction is a word that connects other words, phrases, or clauses. There are 3 types of conjunction. First, coordinating conjunction. Second, subordinating conjunction. Third, correlative conjunction. Miss, apa sih bedanya dari ketiga itu? Nah, akan Miss jelasin. Coordinating conjunction are words that connect equal words, phrases, or clauses of equal importance in a sentence, acting as the glue that binds them together. Kalau subordinating conjunction, Miss, subordinating conjunction is a word or phrase that links a dependent clause to an independent clause. And the last, for correlative conjunction. Correlative conjunctions are pairs of words that connect grammatically equal elements in a sentence, showing a relationship between them. Yaps, itu adalah three types of conjunction. Intinya, letak perbedaannya antara korelatif, subordinating, and coordinating conjunction itu terletak pada fungsi dan struktur kalimatnya yang mereka hubungkan. There are the examples of conjunction. Kalian bisa ngeliat sendiri di slide. Itu ada 4 contoh konjungsi. Yang contoh pertama itu memakai kata because. Sophie was angry because Aaron disappeared. Nah, yang kedua memakai kata but. Aaron felt guilty but he still showed up. Dan yang ketiga contohnya itu she loves both her brother and her best friend at the same time. Dan yang terakhir ini kata pakai but juga tapi ada tambahan then. Sophie was shocked but then she told Aaron. Dan masih banyak lagi kata konjungsi dan contoh-contoh kalimat konjungsi yang bisa kita pelajari nantinya. Itu hanya 4 contoh yang saya berikan ke kalian berdasar dari cerita The Bridge Between Us. Saatnya masuk ke latihan soal atau tugas mandiri yang berfungsi untuk mengasah kemampuan kalian mengenai materi yang udah kita pelajarin tadi, yaitu materi konjungsi atau conjunction. Tugasnya apa, Miss? Tugasnya adalah write a sentence atau menulis satu kalimat mengenai apapun, kalimatnya bebas, tetapi menggunakan kata konjungsi because. Contohnya seperti apa, Miss? Contohnya seperti yang tadi, yang udah kita pelajarin. Kan ada contohnya tuh, yang 4 contoh yang sudah Miss kasih ke kalian. Contohnya seperti itu. Tapi Miss akan kasih contoh lagi untuk tugas ini. Contohnya itu seperti I love pink because pink is my favorite color. Seperti itu. Also, seperti yang Miss bilang tadi, ini tugas mandiri, jadi tugasnya itu gak usah dikumpul ya. Tapi dikerjakan aja sebagai latihan mandiri kalian atau tugas mandiri kalian untuk mengasah kemampuan kalian sendiri. Okay, I think that's enough for our lesson today. And thank you for coming to my class and listening to my material. Kurang lebihnya saya mohon maaf. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much everyone. See you in the next meeting to study the new material.